Let me take my time. Mengah sikit. Okay. Apa-apa pun kita rasakan ini berlaku ya ketika event. Kita ucapkan terima kasih dan selamat datang kepada YB Steven Sim, Timbalan Menteri Belit dan Sukan Malaysia. Terima kasih YB. Kita faham jadual YB sangat padat dan terima kasih kepada Joyce kerana sudi menerima kehadiran kami. Dan kita ucapkan terima kasih kepada tentunya kepada Encik Muhammad Idham Nawawi, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Celcom Axiata Berhad. Kita juga ada Datuk Kamal Khalid, Pengarah Urusan Kumpulan Media Prima Berhad. Kita ada juga Encik Danny Chu. Hai Encik Danny, Ketua ya, Perdagangan dan Rumah, Ketua Kediaman dan Perdagangan Rumah Celcom Axiata Berhad. Kita ada juga Encik Rafiq Razali, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Media Prima Digital. Kita ada Encik Hazman Hassan, CEO Kitaman. Okay. Juga kepada semua pemain-pemain industri isukan yang sudah hadir ke majlis pengumuman media hari ini, juga kepada rakan-rakan media dan semua hadirin hadirat. Saya dengar ada ramai staf Celcom dalam ni hari ini, betul tak? Okay. That's the spirit dan saya masih mengah ya. Okay. Anyway, terima kasih kerana sudi bersama-sama kami hari ini untuk memberiakan majlis pengumuman media Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Kampus Semester 2. Untuk pengetahuan semua, sebenarnya ini merupakan edisi kedua Kejutan Isukan Kampus ini diadakan, di mana ketika bulan Mac hingga Mei lalu telah jalankan semester 1, di mana hasilnya amat memberangsangkan. Let me give you some numbers. We have over 2.2 million video views in just like I think a short period of time. And also kita telah berjaya mendapatkan lebih 17,000 pengunjung di 6 buah lokasi. Tepukan untuk pengajar Maggie On dan juga Celcom Axiata Berhad menerusi Purabaya Celcom Xpax. Okay, what I like about Celcom Xpax ni bukan nak membodik apa, you know. Like I also main Mobile Legends. Tak pernah main Mobile Legends tu macam pause lah. Kalau masuk tournament tu susah nak pause sebab internet Celcom Xpax macam gini. Ya, tepukan untuk Celcom. Alright. Okay. Jadi sebenarnya saya pun tak nak bercakap panjang. Kita ada banyak pengumuman, iaitu pengumuman dari segi lokasi, pengumuman penaja-penaja sebentar saja lagi. Tadi membuang masa. Tanpa membuang masa, saya nak pergi baiki mic dulu. Saya nak sekarang Encik Rafiq Razali, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Media Prima Digital untuk memberikan ucapan. Terima kasih rakan.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. A very good morning and welcome to everyone here. Yang berbahagia Steven Sim, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports Malaysia, Encik Muhammad Idham Nawawi, CEO Celcom Axiata Berhad, Datuk Kamal Khalid, Group Managing Director of Media Prima Berhad, Mr. Danny Chu, Chief Consumer and Home Business Celcom Axiata Berhad, Encik Hazman Hassan, CEO of Kitaman, distinguished guests and members of the media. First and foremost, thank you for joining us this morning to witness the launch of Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus Semester 2. We are truly honoured that all of you are able to be part of this very momentous occasion. This will be the second edition of the Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus, and I'm happy to share with you that the first edition, which was held earlier this year, was a resounding success. More than 17,000 people attended our events in Perak, Melaka, Terengganu, Sabah and Kuala Lumpur, not only to witness the intense competition across the esports teams from various campuses, but to also learn more about the esports industry and the games industry and its potential for the future. What's even more impressive was that live streams garnered more than 2.2 million views. 2.2 million views. This shows that there's tremendous interest in esports in Malaysia, which is in line with global trends. Thank you very much to Celcom Xpax for your vision and support, which made the first edition of the Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus a massive success. We at Media Prima are truly invested in the esports space, and our recent partnership with IGN since the Southeast Asian edition of the popular brand is further proof of our commitment to the industry. Localizing a massive games platform like IGN and coupling it with our existing asset in MyGameOn will further empower us to expand this industry even further. This is why, with the continuous support of Celcom Xpax, we are proud to launch the Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus Semester 2 today. This semester, we'll be holding regional events in Pulau Pinang, Pahang, Sarawak, Johor and Kuala Lumpur, and we are confident that we will receive an even better response than our first edition. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the main sponsor for this event, Celcom Xpax, for again investing in this fast-growing industry. All of this would not have been possible without your massive support. Also, thank you to Legion by Lenovo, Roto Mentholatum, Realme Malaysia, FitLion, Lazada, Malindo Airways, Oyo Hotels, and the Royal Chilan Hotel for your support. I would also like to thank Kementerian Belia dan Sukan, MDAC, and Kitamin for your partnership and support. Last but not least, thank you very much to all of you for attending our event today. Thank you.
Okey, terima kasih Encik Rafiq Razali atas ucapan beliau sebentar tadi. Jadi sebelum kita bergerak ke agenda berikutnya, mari kita saksikan sedikit perjalanan penuh menakjubkan para pemain Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus Semester 1.
Dapat experience baru dan dapat rasa the big tournament, dia punya feel big tournament tu macam mana. So selama ni kita orang main tournament dekat UM tu kecil-kecilan je, macam main pun dekat hotel, contoh je lah. Sekarang kita dapat feel rasa macam mana profil rasa, so kita dapat experience juga lah.
So that give us experience to like give us platform to achieve more in this esports game. So we target that this tournament will have more experience, gain more experience.
First kami masuk sama wow, ada. Memang terkejut, memang hebat dari segi pengajaran. Sebab sebelum ni kami tak pernah lagi menyertai tournament sebegini lah. Macam sangat keren bagi kami.
Fasiliti komputer yang telah disediakan tu pun sangat canggih.
Tak boleh dan mana kami kali kedua datang ke sini.
So kami semangat lah datang ke sini sebab EDP je canggih.
So
Agak terkejut lah dengan sponsor semua. Dia bagi komputer yang lock semua. Tu baju pun kami tak sangka dapat lah. Dekat dapat baju dapat lainnya yang lama semua. Memang bagus lah lainnya.
kali kedua memang gempak dengan sponsor semua.
Air pun sedap.
Dia terus besar, bila tu bila kita masuk dia lain macam lah yang kita first main sampai pada final ni nampak lah kita punya so mistake mesti ada so kalau ada mistake tu kita buat balik tapi kalau tak ada rezeki tu macam mana so kita kena buat lagi walaupun kat sini tak ada tapi kalau ada tournament lain kita masuk dan kita orang cuba untuk jadi
Firstly, kita memang tak sangka lah sebab memang kalau ikut kawal tim kita orang memang nak disqualify tapi kita orang cuba bincang dengan bicara kita orang dia bagi kita orang sponsor so dari
dari situ kita orang dapat semangat, kita orang start training daripada situ.
Kami dapat nombor 2 pun tidak sangkakan lah. Kami cuba yang terbaik sebaik mungkin. Okay, untuk persiapan ke pertandingan yang di Grand Final nanti, kami akan berlatih bersungguh-sungguh untuk preparation ke sana.
Kami berharap di Grand Final kami akan latih lagi lah, cuba lagi untuk yang juara.
Itu dia tadi antara perkongsian pemain-pemain yang telah menyertai Celcom Xpax kejutan isukan campus semester 1, dan ia merupakan antara pengalaman yang sangat menakjubkan untuk mereka, kerana ada di antara mereka berpendapat bahawa level yang kita tampilkan untuk kejutan isukan campus adalah sesuatu yang berbeza. Betul ke tidak? Tak cukup kuat lah, betul ke tidak? Macam tu lah kita nak the spirit. Okay, kita ingin ke acara berikutnya. I hope I get this right. Saya ingin menjemput ke atas pentas Encik dan Isyu, Ketua Pengguna dan Kediaman Rumah Celcom Aziata Berhad, untuk menyampaikan ucapan.
Thank you. You all are making me nervous. Can we have a round of applause for the distinguished guest, please? The Celcom way. For them who are first time in this building, welcome. For those who are returning, welcome back. This building is known as at Celcom, and this stage, this auditorium, actually, for the lack of a creative name, we call it at Pentas. It's the truth. Good morning all. Thank you for being here. Yang Berhormat Tuan Steven Sim, Deputy Minister of Youth and Sports. Yang berbahagia Datuk Kamal bin Khalid, Group Managing Director of Media Prima Berhad. Yang berusaha Encik Rafiq Razali, CEO of Media Prima Digital. Yang berusaha and our beloved CEO, I added in the last bit, Encik Ilham Nawawi, Chief Executive Officer of Celcom Axiata. Yang berusaha Encik Hazman Hassan, CEO of Kitaman, distinguished partners and guests, my extended family today in Celcom, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, selamat pagi and wanakkam. It gives me great pleasure to welcome everybody to our corporate office here, aptly known as at Celcom. We are honored to have YB Steven Sim present here this morning. YB, thank you for your time in gracing this event. To Datuk Kamal and partners, thank you for joining us for the announcement of Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus KEK 2019 second semester. Ladies and gentlemen, as we heed the government's call in embracing Industrial Revolution 4.0, traditional sports have evolved with the times. Gone are the days where we aimlessly kick around the football in our backyards. Yeah, I did that a lot. Juggle a takraw, wheel a badminton rackets, pretending that we're the next Miss Boon or Fu Kok Kiong. Sports now, as it is today, requires more brain than brawn. Yet, as in all sporting endeavors, an immense amount of skill. It takes an incredible amount of skill to be successful. It wasn't too long ago when parents would lecture their children about wasting time playing video games. Today, with esports, playing digital games may be encouraged, of course always in a sensible, healthy way. We applaud the government through the Ministry of Youth and Sports in mooting the idea of seriously elevating esports in Malaysia. The Ministry's vision to develop Malaysia to becoming Asia's esports hub is an inspiration to us all here in Celcom, and we will partake in the vision in making it a reality. The previous Celcom Xpax KEK Semester 1 attracted more than 2,000 participants, with the majority being youths from 92 universities. Drawing them to gaming, aside from their obvious passion, is how lucrative and international the sport has become. In this regard, Celcom Xpax KEK has become another avenue for young Malaysian men and women to showcase their skills within the industry. We gave them a platform to amplify their talents and gain international prestige and recognition. we gave the youth of Malaysia a place to shine in a very meaningful way. We view our participation as a strategic partner in this tournament as one of our initiatives to elevate esports to another level, showcasing our position as a brand that can enable an awesome gaming experience within an extensive digital lifestyle. We are delighted to collaborate once again with Media Premier Digital and partners, as well as with the endorsement from the Ministry in bringing the tournament onto its second semester. Ladies and gentlemen, as Malaysia turns 62, Celcom has been around for half their lifetime. We have been around for 31 years. While we continuously strive to invest in technology towards advancing our societies, we also take great pride in our strength in unlocking the potential and possibilities for our people through technology in a uniquely Celcom way. Celcom Xpax has made its name as the local tournament sought after by many young gamers, and therefore we are proud to once again present the tournament for the second semester. We hope this semester we'll see a competition that will pave the way for more budding players to build their skills further, potentially becoming contenders in the international arena. With that, I would like to wish
to that lift for that particular floor, so you macam kena main teka which lift yang akan bawa you to which floor. So it's amazing. Okay, untuk acara seterusnya, saya yakin bahawa peranan Kementerian Belia dan Sukan dalam memperkasa industri isukan amat penting, dan kehadiran YB Steven Sim ini sebenarnya menunjukkan bahawa kerajaan sangat bersedia untuk menjulang potensi industri isukan ini ke satu tahap yang lebih lagi. Tepukan untuk KBS. Dan untuk menyampaikan amanat, sebab saya tahu yang YB ni dia ada minat dalam kesusastraan, even from our sharing that day, dia lebih tahu mengenai hikayat Hang Tuah, to my surprise, which is really good. Jadi saya ingin menjemput YB Steven Sim ke pentas untuk berkongsi aspirasi beliau, seterusnya memberikan ucapan. Dipersilakan YB.
Terima kasih saudara Tia yang saya baru jumpa semalam ke? Was it yesterday? 2 hari lepas. Dan this is one of those interesting moment when invitation came to me via a personal meeting 2 days before the event. So Encik Muhammad Idam Nawawi, CEO Celcom Axiata Berhad, Datuk Kamal Khalid, Group Managing Director of Media Prima Berhad, Mr. Danny Chew, Chief Consumer and Home Business Department Celcom Axiata Berhad, Encik. It's very interesting. Danny Chew is Mr. and then Rafiq Razali is Encik. I don't know why it is. Encik Rafiq Razali, CEO Media Prima Digital, old friend Hasman from Kitamen, distinguished guests, members of the media, saudara-saudari yang saya kasih sekalian, salam sejahtera, selamat pagi dan apa khabar? Watching the video on Tan Sri Ahmad American and also Tony Fonseca really brings back memories and also a sense of love for the country which I cannot really explain here. But maybe I want to bring us all back just for a moment. Close your eyes and imagine 1,000 years ago, right? We are all here with all this hyper reality, hyper surreal situation of esports. But just imagine for a moment 1,000 years ago, a young person in this part of the world, in this blessed land, looking up to the stormy sky, around this time of the year, towards the end of the year, right? Bulan 9 sudah sampai. And as he watched the sky, the deserts of Australia was getting hotter. We know the southern hemisphere gets hotter towards the end of the year. Terbalik dengan northern. The seas south of China gets colder. And we know the signs. hot air rises, the cold air comes to fill its place, and therefore launching the monsoon seasons. And this round, launching ships from East Asia, from China, ships, goods, trades, philosophers and religious leaders, or even refugees, pengembara, coming from East Asia towards this part of the world, towards this blessed land, and then maybe moving on to the Indian Ocean and then to the west. And 6-7 months later, the direction of the wind changes, and that also launched ships and travels and adventures and traders sailing from the west, from India, and later on from Europe, coming to this part of the world, and then perhaps moving on to the east. And because of the wind, kerana angin, our land has become the meeting place of great civilizations in the world. A few months ago, I was in China on the invitation of the central government of China to take part in this interesting event called the Conference for Southeast Asia, or rather a Conference for Asian Civilizational Dialogue. And the importance of the conference was demonstrated by the conference being launched by President Xi Jinping himself. And I had the opportunity to share, or rather to speak on behalf of the Malaysian youth in this aspect. And I said, if ever, the world hungers for conversation. In the midst of confrontations, the world hungers for conversations. The world wants to speak to one another, right? At least most of us wants to speak to one another. But if there's one place in the world where such dialogue can take place, I want to argue that it is Malaysia. The reason being, today, if you look around you, you have people from different culture groups, different religion, different skin colors, languages that's spoken. And all these are our inheritance because of the winds. Kerana angin, hari ini kita mewarisi kemajmukan dan kepelbagaian yang begitu indah. It's like 100 flowers blooming in a garden. And I said, of all places, Malaysia is the best place for us not only to speak to them, but also for them to speak to each other. For the world, for the West and the East to speak to each other. Because here, in this blessed land, the meeting place of great civilization, from Chinese civilization, Tamadun China, Tamadun India, Tamadun Europa, the great Islamic civilization, and of course the great Nusantara civilization. And our national symbols, whether it's our song or even our flag, a lot of people say the flag is macam tiru America, kan? Because America is 200 years old. But no, it's actually not. The red and white stripes, somebody say it represents the different 14 races, but it's not, right? It represents the states in Malaysia. But the red and white stripes is reminiscent of the great banner of the Majapahit Empire, the seafaring empire, the Sang Saka. So my point is this: our diversity today is our strength. We can not only converse with one another, but we can converse with the world, we can trade with the world, we can establish diplomatic relations with the world. The Chinese has summarized, as usual, they want to make things easy for themselves. So there's this book called Sun Tzu Bing Fa, the Sun Tzu Art of War. And it's a big book, but the Chinese have managed to summarize Sun Tzu Bing Fa in just 6 characters. That's how the Chinese function, right? 天时, 地利, 人和. 天时 means the climate. If you want to be successful in the war, I'm not sure whether this will help our players in their PUBG game or whatever later, Mobile Legends. But if you want to be successful in the war, the weather needs to be with you, right? 地利 means your geography, your terrain. 人和 means the human factor. My dear friends, we have the weather on our side. the winds are on our side, which was why we won for the last, not just 62 years, but for the last 500 to 1,000 years. We have the winds on our side, and we have a good geography, fertile land. The third element, or the third ingredient, 人和. I think it is very clear. We are the third ingredient, and we, in the sense of multicultural, Malaysia, the diverse Malaysian society is our final ingredient to be successful in this modern day challenge. And I hope that as we, I was just talking to our, the bosses in front. I said, boss, the last time when you did this, Sukan e-campus, Sukan Kejohanan, Sukan e-Sukan campus. Is it? That's the word. You have 2.2 million viewers online. I expressed my worry that, sooner or later, no big companies want to sponsor traditional sports anymore because you've got so many. But jokes aside, I hope sports is a sector which brings people together. Or those of you who watch football, you know that it can turn very violent too. But I hope that as we embark in this new area of esports, it's very new even to me. I think my minister, Saudara Sidang, would know much more about esports than I could ever have. But as we embark on this new industry, and it is an industry, I'll touch on this a little bit later. I'll actually go into my speech a little bit later. But as we go into this industry, I hope the industry players, those who are involved, will be able to tie in the values of our society, the values represented by the symbols that we have, our songs, our flags, that the value of diversity, showing and demonstrating that our diversity is not a problem. There are elements in this society today, as there were in the past, who tried to tell us that it is not okay to be different. But I think in sports we know we need diversity, we need the different factors, the different strengths coming to complement one another, playing as a team. I remember, today, Malaysians today are familiar with our country, our players achieving greatness in sports like badminton, squash, bowling, terjun, berbasikal. These are sports that we have gone up to the Olympic or world level. But about 30 odd years ago, 40 years ago, Malaysia, we were famous for our football, right? Harimau Malaya almost went to the Olympic, and there's this really interesting movie that was played a few years back. It's called Ola Bola, right? And in that movie, you watch how the Harimau Malaya team, with players from the different race group in this country, different ethnicity in this country. You have So Ching An, you have Hassan Sani, you have Arumugan, playing, as if showing that this is how Malaysia should be. People from different races, different religion, different cultural group, different languages even, coming together as a team to bring up the name of Malaysia. I think that it was a very interesting analogy of Malaysia. And one of the quotations from that movie that I really love is this, and I think this applies to all of us today. And I hope we will build in, kita man, when you organize esports, how do we build in these values into our younger generation? The movie says this, kita kalah sama-sama, kita menang sama-sama. Somebody whispered, menang sama-sama. My dear friends, I think all of us are aware, if Celcom is involved, if Media Prima is involved, then we are all aware that this is a serious matter, right? Esports. Globally this year, revenue is hitting almost $1 billion US. I thought that was a little bit low, but that was from CNN, so I wouldn't dispute that for now. But I think one very clear indication was this. Last year, in November, when the Finance Minister Saudara Lim Guan Eng tabled the 2019 Belanjawan 2019, and one of the items he tabled was, for the first time, a 10 million allocation from the federal government for esports as an industry. Of course, some people say, is this for KBS? It is not for KBS, right? It's not for KBS, just put it on the record. It is for another ministry, it's for MDEC. But that's another issue. But what I'm trying to show is this. The announcement, the 10 million announcement on esports was one of the first to receive response from the market. Because immediately hours after the announcement, we have a foreign company, a Singaporean company, announcing that they will match the figure. And then within 24 hours, I think Kitaman responded, and other local companies also responded to match that figure. So the market immediately caught, the announcement immediately caught the attention of the market. And this was one of the first response of the market when it comes to budget 2019. It was the first budget tabled by the new government, and I was, I think it says a lot when the first response was really on esports. The first response to the market was on esports. It is not new in Malaysia, and the Malaysian team has shown their excellence and commitment, successes in various esports tournaments all over the world. I think this year alone we have got women's team. It was PUBG. I think it was PUBG tournament in Shanghai, and they were top 3. Recently, I was telling them at the holding room just now. Recently, I was at an event organized by Alex Yong. If you are old enough like me, you will remember Alex Yong. Our 2 CEOs definitely will remember Alex Yong. They are older than me, right? Alex Yong was our national racer, right? F1 racer. But now he's into esports. So recently he organized this thing called E-Racing Grand Prix. Basically the esports version of Grand Prix race. And I was there at the finals in KL. I was amazed because, and that the context was also because a few days before that tournament, I myself took part because I also want to know what is esports. What is esports? almost. What is esports? And I went to this place called Hado. It is basically the esports version or the electronic version of dodgeball. How many of you have heard about dodgeball? Dodgeball. Some of you know what is dodgeball. Basically throwing ball at one another, and then the other side try to dodge your ball. Right? Very physical, as you can imagine. Very active, very physical, very dynamic. And so Hado is the digital version. So basically you wear a goggle, the VR goggle, and then some kind of device on your hand, and then you pretend you are Iron Man. You're shooting out digital electronic balls, virtual balls into the opponent. So I did that. And I realized the Hado experience and the e-racing experience made me realize that although the technology is very early, but what we are seeing is that we are moving more and more to a very interesting hybrid of traditional sports and esports and conventional esports. Esports as we know it, and that is the basis of many complaints, right? The participants sitting in front of a screen, stationary, playing games. But in e-racing or in the Hado experience, I see how technology has managed to, to induce, or rather to introduce a situation of hyper simulation, where the behavior of the esports players is really close enough to, like an F1 driver or maybe a dodgeball player. I think more and more we're going to see that sort of hybrid, where traditional sports and the conventional esports is going to converge, and then we see some sort of convergence, some sort of similarity. And this is very important because not only you are creating a new sort of gaming experience, but essentially esports. Hey, Richard. Esports then, this hyper simulated esports then can actually be a entry level or practice level platform for the traditional athletes. So this is all very interesting development. I'm very excited to be part of this generation that are able to witness all this. I mean, we saw how the late Fonseca actually orchestrated or actually conducted this negaraku just now is amazing, and I really congratulate companies such as Celcom and Media Prima for taking the initiative, to be part of this new revolution, not just in sports but also really the new technological revolution that is happening around the world and definitely in Malaysia. With that, I would like to congratulate Celcom, Media Prima, and all those who are involved. Kita men definitely in this second series of the kejohanan. Why is it not there? Kejohanan Isukan Campus. May the best win. Good luck and thank you. Terima kasih.
Alright, terima kasih YB Steven Sim atas ucapan yang begitu memberikan inspirasi kepada kita semua untuk terus meneruskan perjuangan mengangkat martabat industri e-sukan Malaysia ke satu tahap yang lebih lagi. Jadi saya kira mungkin ramai yang masih lagi tertanya-tanya di manakah lokasi Celcom kejutan e-sukan campus musim kedua akan dijalankan. Walaupun tadi Encik Rafiq dah bagi hint negeri-negerinya, there's a hint there lah, but the exact locations is yet to be revealed. So kita saksikan pengumuman lokasi Celcom kejutan e-sukan campus semester 2. Itu tadi antara lokasi di mana zon final akan diadakan. So kita dah boleh reveal. Jadi untuk Borneo, kita akan ke Universiti Malaysia Sarawak. Ada orang Sarawak kat sini. Dan untuk zon selatan, kita akan ke Paradigm Mall Johor Bahru. Dan untuk zon tengah, sebab last semester punya location dekat Puncak Alam, ramai sangat datang. Jadi kita decide untuk repeat dekat Universiti Teknologi Melayu ITM Kampus Puncak Alam. Dan untuk zon utara, di negeri YB Steven Sim sendiri, Pulau Pinang, kita akan ke Universiti Sains Malaysia. So mungkin kita boleh ajak YB minum-minum lah dekat sana. Okay. Dan untuk zon Pantai Timur, kita akan ke negeri kelahiran Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza Pahang Darul Makmur di Kuantan City Mall. Tepukan. Dan juga jangan lupa untuk grand final kita akan ke Dekau Mutiara Damansara. Jadi tadi dah nampak banyak logo-logo kan. Saya ingin mengumumkan antara rakan-rakan rasmi kejohanan Celcom kejutan e-sukan campus masa 2 kali ini dicetuskan semestinya. Saya nak tepukan paling gemuruh dicetuskan oleh Celcom Xpax. Dibawakan oleh portal permainan My Game On, gaming komputer rasmi Legend by Lenovo. And kita nak umumkan juga di setiap zon final kita akan buat open tournament by Legend by Lenovo. Dia akan buat open tournament untuk public. So stay tuned for more details on this. Telefon pintar rasmi Realme Malaysia. Penerbangan rasmi Balindo Airways, iDrop rasmi Roto Mantolatem, rakan e-dagang rasmi Lazada, rakan nutrisi rasmi Fit Lion, hotel rasmi Grand Final Royal Chulan Hotel, hotel rasmi Zone Final Oyo Hotels, serta disokong oleh MDAC, itu Perbadanan Kemajuan Digital Malaysia, Mobile Legends E-Project, tentunya Kementerian Belia dan Sukan serta E-Sports Malaysia ESM, serta anjuran bersama Media Prima Digital dan kita men. Baiklah, nak tahu betapa gempak atau tidak e-sports ni sekarang, dia dah ditayangkan di TV9, iaitu MPL mewakili Liga Profesional Mobile Legends, dan kita ada juga pasukan in-house Xpax Assassin dalam tu. Tepukan Xpax Assassin. Banyak kita panggil ini. Okey, dan untuk acara seterusnya, mungkin ramai yang tak tahu apakah dua permainan yang kita akan bawakan ke dalam kejohanan kali ini. Jadi, saya ingin menjemput para cosplayers kita mewakili dua permainan Mobile Legends Bang Bang dan PUBG Mobile. Ini dia dua cosplayer from Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Siapa tahu ni karakter apa? dia punya virus PUBG Mobile tu dah meresap ke seluruh auditorium. Dan untuk pengetahuan semua, sebenarnya dua judul permainan ini dipilih kerana kalau anda lihat di iOS dan juga Android, dua permainan yang menduduki carta teratas adalah PUBG Mobile dan Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Kita ucapkan juga, saya nampak wakil daripada Unton, Ikuto, where are you just now? Ya, somewhere in the audience. Okay, Tanya, ini dia antara cosplayer kita. Ini merupakan assassin, ini merupakan fighter. Jadi untuk acara seterusnya, itu sesi fotografi, saya ingin menjemput tetamu hormat kita yang berhormat Steven Sim di malam diberi rangsukan. Diiringi Encik Muhammad Idham Nawawi, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Celcom Aziata Berhad, Datuk Kamal Khalid, Pengarah Urusan Kumpulan Media Prima Berhad. Kita ada Encik Danny Chu, Ketua Pengguna dan Kediaman Rumah Celcom Aziata Berhad, Encik Rafi Razali, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Media Prima Digital, juga Encik Ahmad Hassan, CEO Kitaman, ke pentas untuk sesi fotografi yang pertama. Ada kat sini tak top players Mobile Legends? Ada tak? Boleh squad dengan saya. Saya macam number 1 KL, Angela. Lah, promote. Here we in the middle. Yep. Next one. Kita boleh bawakan, ini dia logo rasmi kejohanan Xpax Campus, Celcom Xpax kejohanan Xpax Campus musim ataupun semester kedua. Jadi mungkin boleh rapat lagi. Closer, yes. Ruby dan juga PUBG Mobile. Yep. Mungkin lepas ni YB Steven Sim akan cuba main Mobile Legends. Mungkin dia dapat inspirasi. Saya dengar Celcom staff pun baru ada tournament PUBG kan? Sebab ada tak pemenang di dalam ni? Oh ada, okey. Alright, dan untuk sesi fotografi kedua kita dah minta rakan-rakan penaja yang lain serta partner seperti wakil dari ESM, dari KBS, UITM. Kita ada wakil dari USM, Richard. Hi Richard, thank you for coming and thank you for arranging your dinner. Dan juga kita minta wakil dari rakan penaja kita kalau ada. Saya akan bacakan rakan-rakan penaja untuk Celcom Xpax kali ini. Semester 2 kita minta wakil daripada Legion by Lenovo. Do we have a representative from Legion by Lenovo to be standby? Alright. And then daripada Realme Malaysia, can we have representative from Realme Malaysia? Malindo Airways, Roto Lazada, Fit Lion, Royal Chulan Hotel and also Oyo Hotels for the second round of photo op. Dan juga wakil daripada penaja lokasi kita, mungkin ada daripada Unimas, Paradigm Mall, JB, UITM Puncak Alam, menerusi CMT Hub, University Kuantan City Mall and also The Curve. Okey, kita nak jemput tamu-tamu kehormat untuk second photo op bersama dengan tetamu kehormat yang lain. Kita jemput Syarafida ke pentas. Juga tetamu-tetamu lain. Mungkin kita boleh buat, ya kita dekatkan lagi. Dan cosplayers, mungkin you want to stay in front? Cosplayers? Yeah, okay. Alright. Berikan laluan kepada ni gilisu kita, Wira Negara ya. Kalau tengok perarakan Hari Kebangsaan, memang ada antara Angkatan Tentera Malaysia yang oh wow, ni going beyond. Salah, go beyond station satu lagi, tak boleh sebut. Ini dia, bukan senang yang nak pegang dengan prajurit Mobile Legends dan juga PUBG Mobile. Okey, baiklah, terima kasih kepada tetamu kehormat kita. Kita nak minta tetamu kehormat kita 3 orang, itu yang berhormat Steven Sim, Timbalan Menteri Pendidikan dan Sukan, Encik Rafiq Razali dan juga Encik Dani Shu untuk sesi Q&A bersama media. Okey. Wife nak pegang. Can we have the stools on the stage? Nak menjemput Datuk Kamal dan juga Encik Muhammad Idham ke bawah untuk Q&A. Q&A kita akan bersama YB, Steven Sim, Encik Rafiq dan juga kita akan buat very short media Q&A untuk para media. Kalau ada soalan berkaitan dengan industri sukan ataupun Celcom, Xpax kejutan sukan kampus, kita akan minta kita punya pembantu di bawah untuk memberikan mikrofon kepada anda. Kerana selepas ini YB akan berangkat untuk menghadiri meeting di KPS, so kita nak rush this session lah. Okey. Ada soalan daripada pihak media? If we can open to the media representative. Kalau tak ada, bagi soalan lah, sebab memang suka tanya soalan. Okey, tak apa, kita mula dengan YB Steven Sim. Okey, YB sendiri memegang portfolio di Kementerian Pendidikan dan Sukan. Jadi kita nak tanya, can you share more about the progress in our Malaysia's e-sport industry so far lah, yang pendapat YB yang YB kan? Hello.
Terima kasih Dia. Saya rasa seperti yang saya katakan dalam ucapan saya, memang industri e-sports di Malaysia dia ada dua bahagian. Satu ialah dari segi industri, dan dari segi industri memang ia merupakan satu industri yang sedang berkembang, dan komitmen kerajaan dalam memperuntukkan satu dana untuk pembangunan industri menunjukkan bahawa kita sedar bahawa perkara ini penting. Even if the government does not want to get involved, the private sector will be in. So therefore, I think the government realised this importance of partnering with private sector in order to expand the industry. Itu satu. Keduanya dari segi penyertaan dan dari segi atlet e-sports kita, dan saya rasa kita rekod telah menunjukkan bahawa atlet dan juga pasukan e-sports Malaysia memang mampu untuk bersaing, termasuk di peringkat antarabangsa. Dan ini merupakan satu pertanda yang baik. Walau bagaimanapun, saya rasa ada banyak lagi perkara, terutamanya dari segi organisasi, yang perlu dikemaskini jika kita berhasrat untuk berkembang dengan lebih jauh lagi. Terutamanya dari segi pembentukan persatuan-persatuan, dan juga sebab as it is today in Malaysia, kita nampak ada pelbagai pihak dan persatuan yang menganjurkan kejohanan e-sports, tak kiralah kejohanan yang besar ataupun kecil. Saya rasa semua ini boleh diperkemaskinikan lagi untuk menjadikan sektor bidang sukan e-sports ini lebih sistematik dan lebih teratur.
Itu jawapan yang sangat benar saja. Kita juga mengharapkan kejayaan yang YB daripada atlet-atlet kita yang akan bertanding in the upcoming Sukan C. Doa rakyat Malaysia sentiasa bersama semua pejuang-pejuang kita. Jadi untuk soalan seterusnya, kita nak tanya kepada Encik Dani Shu. So what drove Celcom to continue collaborating with Media Prima Digital for the second season of Celcom Xpax Kejutan Sukan Campus?
Yeah, thanks. So obviously from the first semester, it was a resounding success. I mean, working with Media Prima, in particular Media Prima Digital, I mean, these are a fun bunch to work with. They do good work. Without KEK, the first semester will be such a success. So it's obvious that we want to continue collaboration with them. And as far as the esports platform is concerned, we find immense value in going into it. Obviously, there's a lot of subscribers into esports, particularly the youth.
We find that this platform gives us immense opportunity to interact with them in a meaningful way. So it is obvious that the collaboration is working, and we look forward to the second semester.
Alright, great. Mungkin akan ada third semester, maybe the investment amount lagi banyak sebab lagi banyak orang akan datang. We'll never know, right, Danny? Alright, okay, Rafiq, with the recent successful partnership with IGN, so what is the next step or any more collaboration partnership coming up for Media Prima Digital? Like, what is the aspiration from Media Prima Digital for the esports industry itself?
I think for us, we want to be the #1 platform for esports and gaming content in Malaysia. I think MyGameOn has done a good job to capture a lot of the local market, but the partnership with IGN will allow us to propel even further in this space. So together with Celcom Xpax, having tournaments such as the Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan campus will further enhance our entrance into this esports market. So we really believe in it, and I think we are investing quite a lot to ensure that more and more Malaysians start to value the esports industry.
Okay, baiklah, itu dia jawapan daripada Encik Rafiq. Terima kasih banyak kepada para tetamu kehormat kita kerana kita ingin menjemput dan mempersilakan YB Steven Sim yang terpaksa meninggalkan kerana ada urusan lain, dan kita ingin menjemput juga tetamu kehormat kita untuk bersama-sama YB Steven Sim sebelum pulang untuk melawat kawasan gaming simulation kita yang kita sediakan untuk ambil gambar dan juga maybe try some games. Dan kepada audience dan rakan media lain, tunggu. Mungkin fotografer boleh, videografer boleh ikut. Kita ada performance dan juga lucky draw, and also kita ada juga quiz di mana kita akan bagi handphone. So you guys might want to for the handphone. Of course, it's from Realme Malaysia, right? Okay. Alright, kita menjemput dan mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Yang Berhormat Steven Sim, Timbalan Menteri Belia dan Sukan Malaysia, di atas kesudian menghadiri Majlis Pengumuman Media Celcom Xpax Kejutan Isukan Campus semester 2 hari ini. Terima kasih YB. YB dan bersama diiringi dengan tetamu-tetamu kehormat kita lain, iaitu Encik Muhammad Idham Nawawi, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Celcom Aziata Berhad, dan juga Datuk Kamal Khalid, Pengarah Urusan Kumpulan Media Prima Berhad, Encik Rafiq Razali, Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif Media Prima Digital, Encik Dani Chu, Ketua Pengguna dan Kediaman Rumah Celcom Aziata Berhad, serta CEO Kitaman, Encik Azman Hassan. Yang lain, tunggu, kita ada performance daripada artis yang cukup popular, dan juga kita ada sesi lucky draw dan juga Q&A yang akan menawarkan hadiah-hadiah menarik daripada penaja kita hari ini. Pada anda semua, selepas event ini tamat, jangan lupa kita ada juga buka area gaming simulation di luar sana untuk anda cuba. So, you guys can try all the games. Kita ada few other games kat sana. Okay. Baiklah, jadi adakah anda bersedia untuk dihiburkan? Oh, saya tak berasa cukup teruja. Jadi Vivi kejap kan. Okey, adakah anda bersedia untuk dihiburkan? Okey, just untuk informasi semua rakan-rakan penaja kita semua, di Celcom Xpax KEK yang pertama, kita berjaya membawakan artis-artis terkenal tanah air, di mana kalau anda berada di nampaknya masalah berulang kembali. Okey, kalau anda berada di lapangan, ramai sangat yang datang untuk menyaksikan artis-artis ini, sebab kat mana lagi anda nak dapat gabungan entertainment and also e-sports, semestinya hanya di Celcom Xpax KEK. Dan kali ini kita ada nama-nama besar juga yang akan ditampilkan. Kita ada Ismail Izani. Oh, ada yang lelaki ya pun ada yang jerit. Kita ada Nabila Razali. Kita ada Hel Husaini. Kita ada Wani Hasrita. Oh, ni dia bukan urban punya crowd lah kot. Kita ada Dia Aizat. Tak cukup kuat lah. One more time. Dia Aizat. Oh, see? They want me to perform, okay? Tanpa membuang masa, saya nak jemput ke pentas sekarang penyanyi yang juga menghiburkan kita ketika kejuaraan Grand Final di Sunway 2 bulan lepas, iaitu Indah Ruhaila yang akan menyanyikan 2 buah lagu. Satu lagu slow, kalau anda sedang patah hati, mungkin lagu ni mampu membuat anda mengalirkan air mata. Tetapi selepas itu kita akan akhiri dengan satu lagu yang akan membuatkan anda terbang melayang. Yeah, that's all. Kita jemput ke pentas sekarang, Indah Ruhaila.
Assalamualaikum. Hai semua. Apa khabar? Nervous saya tiba-tiba tak ada suara. Okey, terimalah pudar. Aku selalu rindu, sepi membunuhku. Kedinginan malam menghantam mudah jika ku terus berlari. Duniaku tiada henti. Thank you very much. Terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum once again. And apa khabar semua? Alhamdulillah. Okey. Nampaknya dia macam tak nak naik je.
I tengah menangis sebab dengar you.
Alah, ngada.
Okay, Indah. So hari ni kita nak bagi some giveaway to the audience. And also this is the Realme phone. Cantik ke tak? Cantik ke tidak?
Untuk yang stay. Untuk yang stay je lah dapat
untuk
kan?
yang stay saja. Especially yang stay dalam hati saya.
Kita.
Gitu, sempat. Okay, kita nak bagi dulu all this merchandise.
Okay.
Just nak tanya soalan-soalan mudah mengenai game kita lah. Itu Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Alright.
Dan juga PUBG Mobile.
Okay.
Siapa yang angkat tangan dulu boleh naik pentas. Dan dalam ni ada sangat
lucu.
menarik. Kita ada barangan eksklusif daripada Celcom Xpax KEK.
Wow.
Yang tak boleh dapat ke mana-mana. Boleh dapat kat event hari ni je.
Beruntungnya,
beruntung. Sangat-sangat beruntung. Okay. Jadi soalan yang pertama, saya tanya senang sahaja. First tu angkat tangan, okay?
Okay.
Apakah nama pasukan... Oh, dia dah angkat tangan. I tak habis
Belum lagi,
tanya
belum
lagi.
lagi.
Abang. Tu abang lah. Bangun, cuba bangun. Tak, sebelah tu. Okay. Okay. Apakah nama pasukan... tak tanya lagi. Kalau tanya siapa yang dia lawan, okay. Tapi itulah sebenarnya soalan dia. Apakah nama pasukan Mobile Legends yang bernaung di bawah brand Celcom Xpax. Jadi betul, Celcom Xpax itu Xpax Assassin. Okay.
Macam mana dia boleh tahu
Sebab dia orang, tengoklah baju dia. Okay abang, boleh ambil hadiah kat kita bang? Kita exercise sikit hari ni bang.
Sebelum tu saya kena kutip dulu. Saya punya hati-hati
Ya
jatuh
Allah,
tadi.
terjatuh kan Indah? Mungkin pudar dia punya.
Tak, selalunya chandelier jatuh. Dia hati-hati boom jatuh.
Alright, soalan seterusnya adalah, baiklah kita nak tanya soalan seterusnya. Which is, okay.
Alright.
Okay, yes.
Apa?
Dalam satu pasukan PUBG Mobile. Baik, tak tanya lagi. Dalam satu pasukan PUBG Mobile ada 4 pemain. Okay. 4 pemain PUBG Mobile boleh membentuk berapa banyak pasukan jika kita mempunyai 20 pemain?
Kalau tanya saya memang saya nak jawab.
Berapa? 5 betul abang.
Mana jawab tu sendiri.
Kita boleh bagi kepada kita. Sebab sama lah, saya rasa memang gang go ataupun dia ada kumpulan WhatsApp ni. Bagi tahu jawapan. Okey, Indah.
Ya, saya.
Tanya soalan pasal Indah lah. Okey.
Mesti dia tak tahu.
I tahu. Okey. Soalan dia senang je.
Okey.
Indah pernah perform untuk Xpax KEK di lokasi yang mana? Okey.
Diri bang.
Sebab dia dekat situ lah, tak boleh lah. Dia dekat situ tak boleh. Okey.
Malu.
Sunway betul.
Yay.
Yang bagi korang merchandise ni dia sebenarnya pelakon Mak Chun. Kalau iklan dekat TV3 Mak Chun dia ni lah pelakon dia. Dia bukan pelakon betul lah, macam extra je kan. Okey.
Tak baik tau.
Okey. Tingkat tertinggi di Menara Celcom ni berapa?
Oh, semua tahu.
Okey, saya nak yang pakai tudung kuning sebab macam manis je daripada sini.
Gitu.
Yang belakang tu. Tingkat berapa?
Diri.
Berapa? 31 betul. Okey, Mak Chun boleh bagikan. Okey, yes.
Congrats.
Alright. Okey, next soalan.